Steve Johnson here with a Japan relief update. As the global effort continues to assist in relief efforts in Japan, Christian agencies are also mobilizing to help in the worst areas. Jonathan Wilson is with Grace Japan and also is involved with CRASH. It means Christian Relief, Assistance, and Hope. Jonathan is from Jacksonville Presbyterian Church in Jacksonville, Oregon. And I talked to him via Skype about his efforts and where he was when the earthquake first hit.
We're in western Tokyo, so we're a little bit outside of the metropolitan area. It's a pretty good location in that it's not as affected as the other areas. We have a little bit better infrastructure out here, and a little bit fewer people. So it makes it easier for us to operate. It's a little safer. And then from here, we're going to be sending out those regional base camps. And once those camps are established and we have safe, effective work for people to do, then we'll be receiving volunteers from all over the country. Now, we're in the far west of Tokyo, so we're about as far away in Tokyo as you can be from the actual damage. We felt the quake quite violently. It went on for a very, very long time. In my 20 years in Japan, it is definitely the biggest quake we've ever been through.
What happened to you at that point when the impact occurred?
I was actually at home, and so we went out of the house, out into the neighborhood, and it was shaking quite violently. And of course, as soon as it came on, we worried about our children who were downtown in school. It took us about most of the day to get them back home. And once they were home safely, then I turned my attention to working with CRASH, which is our Christian Relief, Assistance, Support, and Hope network of churches that we've been training for the last 6 years to deal with disaster.
Describe what it is that you can do in this kind of a situation with CRASH.
Well, what we're doing is we're coordinating all of the churches in Japan, all of the mission organizations, and helping them to work together. So that we can mobilize hopefully thousands and thousands of volunteers safely and effectively up into that region.
Now, since you're in a mode I suppose you never thought that you would be in, how would you describe the situation you find yourself in right now? Are you meeting the basic needs of life? Is that the mode you're in?
No, we're not doing that yet. We're ramping up to do that. Right now is the rescue phase, so we have a lot of military personnel, emergency services, those types of people that have gone up into that region. It's still very unstable, very dangerous. There's been tremendous loss of life. There's, of course, radiation leakages that we're worried about. It's a complex emergency of earthquake plus tsunami. So what we're doing right now is establishing bases of operation in those areas. We're contacting all of the churches throughout the entire region, finding out if they're okay. Finding out if they need help or if they're able to help others and they need help to do that. And so we're resourcing those churches as they reach out to their communities.
And what have you been able to assess right now as far as helping those churches? What do they need?
Right now, many of them are just glad to be alive. Many of them are cut off and isolated. It's very difficult to get in food, water, things they need to live. And so we'll be trying to get out to a lot of the smaller, remoter communities. A lot of the attention, of course, is going to the epicenters, the communities that were most damaged. But there are many, many people throughout that region that are very nervous, very scared, and are cut off from other places.
Now, because of that difficulty in moving around, are you able to get aid or receive aid from outside areas to help in that way?
It's quite difficult, actually, because at this point, Tokyo itself, with 24 million people, we're experiencing brownouts, rolling brownouts. Train services aren't working as they normally do. We are also having issues with people buying food in panic. So food's not on the shelves. So it's not just the northern region that's affected, but actually all of Tokyo is also quite chaotic at this point.
Now, I realize this is a big question, but for those of us on the outside looking to help in Japan, what is your biggest way in which we can assist you?
Well, of course, it's prayer. We need all the prayer we can get. I personally need all the prayer that I can get. This is a big role, and it's a daunting task. Second of all, if you can send money to help in the support effort, that of course is the easiest way. We have, I think we've sent you an email link that you can put up to do that. Other than that, later on, the recovery effort for this quake, this disaster, will probably be something along a year, possibly more. We're not even done with the disaster yet. So once we stop receiving damage, then we can start deciding how long it's going to take, or give an estimate of how long it's going to recover. Until the nuclear reactors are done, we really don't know. And we also have a very high likelihood of experiencing great aftershocks.
And when it comes to the basic necessities of life, we've heard of electricity, plumbing, and all the rest. How would you describe what you can see happening right now as far as those facilities you have available? Do you have flushing toilets and electricity and that kind of thing?
In the quake area, there are many places that we simply cannot get through to. A lot of the cell phones are down. A lot of the landlines are down. Many of those places are without gas or electricity or those basic necessities or water. Down here in Tokyo, we all have all of those things. The problem is that they're starting to turn them off to save and conserve. One of the biggest things right now that we don't have is gasoline. All of the filling stations have ran out of gasoline, and they're rationing it out, and so the lines are incredibly long. And then the electricity, and so they'll be turning off our electricity here pretty soon. We're starting to work with generators.